The parents of a 6-year-old Indonesian boy who is addicted to smoking say that he is cut down to 5 cigarettes a day. Now that's very impressive considering how stressed he's been at the sneaker factory. A housing developer in Arizona has created new apartments costing $1,000 a month that are made out of shipping containers. It's all part of his plan to trick Mexicans.
Just, there must be somebody that you really like, and I can set you up.
Well, Roseanne went to Israel. A new guidebook lists the best tourist destination in the country as Queens, New York. This according to a recent misprint. A new study shows that people with a vegetarian diet may live longer. Okay, but for what? A new report says the best place in the world for retirees is Switzerland, while the worst place for retirees is still at the top of a staircase. The group advocating replacing Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill with a woman announced that the winner of the poll for the new face of the currency is Harriet Tubman. It's a move that could have racists all over saying, "Can I get that in tens?" The Oscars should showcase more of the movies that people actually watch, like porno. Why can't porn be nominated? Oh, what, you're telling me it's okay to watch movies about people killing and dying and explosions and death, and that's all perfectly fine, but if I want to watch two people make love, I gotta close my laptop because I'm disturbing the other passengers? Who's really the sick one? A California company has created a new marijuana-based vaginal suppository to help women suffering from menstrual pain. And ladies, if you're lucky, it might give your boyfriend the munchies. Everybody has a crazy conspiracy for this fella's death. Oh, the Clintons had him killed. Trump had him killed. The Russians did it. Anything but the boring, likely story that he broke his own neck trying to masturbate with a belt. No, I'm just kidding. Police in Nebraska arrested a man for marijuana possession after discovering the drug in his car inside a container that was marked not weed. Was marked not weed. The police pulled the man over after he sped by their car, which was also marked not police. First address ever by a Japanese leader to Congress, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe offered condolences for Americans killed during World War II. Abe then asked, "So you guys have anything from World War II that you want to apologize for?" The royal family announced that the name of Prince William and Kate's baby girl is Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. They chose the name Diana for William's mother, Elizabeth for his grandmother, and Charlotte for, of course, the 1992 Charlotte Hornets. Chuck E. Cheese has announced plans to revamp its menu and sell more beer and wine. It's all part of their plan to help loosen up pedophiles. A 2-year-old in South Carolina found a revolver in the car and ended up shooting his grandmother in the back, like a coward. Which, by the way, this would have never happened if the grandmother also had a gun. A new report shows that the best place in the world for young girls to live is Sweden, while the worst place for young girls to live is on your hard drive. I said worst place.
Yeah.
Researchers have announced they have found the strongest evidence yet of flowing water on Mars. Sadly, all the fountains had signs that read, "Greens only." I mean, we're sharing a bed together and conservatives are all sprawled out in the middle while liberals are on the edge, passive-aggressively tweeting. If we want this relationship to work, we gotta cuddle, man. We gotta talk, get familiar. You can't just wait until you're in desperate need of attention and then poke her in the back with your penis and ask, "You sleep?" Police in North Carolina say that a 12-pound package of marijuana washed up on a beach. For some perspective, this is what a 12-pound package of marijuana looks like. A nail salon in Queens called Isis Nails has finally changed its name after suffering harassment from locals who thought the store was connected to the terrorist group. Though I don't know how much better things will be with their new name, Nail-Qaeda. Rand Paul announced that he is running for president, and his slogan will be "Defeat the Washington Machine, Unleash the American Dream," which is a lot better than Jeb Bush's slogan, "Buy 2 Bushes, get 1 free." And China was arrested after she cut off her husband's penis, then later went to the hospital where it had been reattached and cut it off a second time. You see, that kind of work ethic is exactly why China is beating the US.
And when your touch runs over, my eyes can't see enough. Ay, you're like a thief in the night. Oh, stealing all my love away, missing in the day and the night.
Starbucks baristas in Seattle are saying that they are being forced to dispose of hypodermic needles left behind in the stores every day by drug users. Meanwhile, over at 7-Eleven, they're using them as stirrers. Charmin has introduced a new toilet paper called the Forever Roll, which can last someone up to 1 month. We'll see about that, said Chipotle. The screenwriter of the new Harriet Tubman biopic said that when he first pitched the movie in the 90s, a studio executive suggested that Julia Roberts play Harriet Tubman. I know, worse, it was gonna be called Runaway Bride 2. A 70-year-old woman in India has given birth to her first child. Doctors describe the birth as, quote, like pulling a penny out of a wad of gum. South Dakota's governor is defending a new anti-meth campaign which features the tagline, "Meth, we're on it," which isn't as bad as North Dakota's ad campaign, "Cocaine, we cracked it." New research shows that reindeers in Norway have an unusually high level of radiation due to dust from the 1986 Chernobyl meltdown. In fact, you could even say they glow. South Dakota's governor is defending a new anti-meth campaign which features the tagline, "Meth, we're on it," which isn't as bad as North Dakota's ad campaign, "Cocaine, we cracked it." The U.S. men's soccer team failed to qualify for the Olympics for the 3rd time in a row. But fellas, keep your heads up and remember that win or lose, you will always get paid more than the women's team. It's true. Officials in Colorado are searching for the man who was reportedly harassing a moose by chasing it down the street. Said the man, "I like my girls thick." A stripper at a club in Florida was arrested after she got into a fight with another dancer. Then she ripped an entire electrical meter off the wall. Proving once again my old theory, cocaine makes you strong. An Arizona woman suffered more than 20 bee stings after a heavy wind blew a beehive onto her head. But tragically, no one filmed it.
An 83-year-old man has become the oldest person ever to hike the Appalachian Trail. The man dedicated the walk to his wife, who died a few miles back. Researchers in Uganda have observed a chimpanzee masturbating with a plastic bottle. Once full, the bottle was capped and sold as Dasani.